Who are the triers of fact? You know, it sounds like a crazy movie, but let me share with you who are the triers of fact in an accident case, in a medical malpractice case, in a wrongful death case here in the state of New York. Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So who are the triers of fact? The triers of fact are typically jurors who are now sitting in judgment to decide who's more likely right than wrong. They're the ones to determine whether we have shown that we are more likely right than wrong, that what we are claiming is true. The triers of fact are the people who are deciding what the facts are in the case. In every single lawsuit, there is a dispute. There's a dispute where one side says, hey, you were careless. The other side says, no, I wasn't. One side says, hey, you departed from good and accepted medical care. The other side said, no, we didn't. So now you have clear disputes. And now in most of these cases involving injuries suffered by someone who is careless, we typically will have a jury sitting and listening in judgment to decide who's right and who's wrong. And these are 6 people from the community who now sit in judgment to determine the answers to the question about who's right and who's wrong. There are very few cases involving injuries suffered as a result of someone's careless driving or a doctor's improper medical care that now is going to be decided only by a judge. It can happen, but it's very infrequent. In that instance, if you're going to have only a judge trial, then the judge not only becomes the trier of fact, but he also evaluates the law in that case. But in most cases involving car accidents, involving medical malpractice, involving wrongful death here in the state of New York, the triers of fact are jurors, people in the community who are now deciding who's more likely right than wrong, who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth, who's shading the truth. Now they're trying to decide what were the facts in your case. Once they decide the facts, now the judge then gives them the law to apply to the facts to then come to a conclusion about whether or not you are entitled to be compensated for all of the harms and injuries that you suffered. You know, I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.